So I wasn't really sure about this game when it first dropped news years ago that this was a thing happening over at Riot Games. And to be honest, as a fighting game enthusiast, it's kind of hard not to pay any kind of attention towards any kind of fighting game that is on the horizon. But it seems like this one is shaping up to be something a little bit more than interesting, especially over here on this side of things. Let's get into it. What's going on, guys? Your boy Ooze back again once again, and earlier today Riot Games dropped another update video in regards to their progress on their current fighting game, first ever fighting game I should say, Project L. Now we don't know exactly what the title of this game is going to end up being, but regardless, the game is shaping up to be something noteworthy and, you know, something that a lot of people like myself included are pretty interested in at least talking about. Now it seems like they do have a lot done, however they are showing off like some new characters and whatnot, the progress with that, but more importantly they're talking more about the design of the actual combat itself. So we have the game director here in this trailer talking about the combat design and some of the tech that you can expect to see in this game. I'm not 100% sure if I'm actually going to pick this game up when it first comes out and like dive right into it, but it does look promising and it does seem like it will at least be a fun game to play. Now, of course, some of y'all that may be here, you already know me for Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. And funny enough, you might actually notice that one of the tag systems that are implemented in this game actually looks a little similar to what this game is introducing, or it was similar to what Battle for the Grid had to offer with their tag system. And funny enough, I don't think it's any coincidence that part of the reason might be is actually because former combat designer from Enway, who now works for Riot, Clockwork, has been working on this game. So it's great to see that even though we have former Rangers, if you will, they are still adapting things that were really awesome and really cool into newer projects. And personally, I'm not gonna lie, I actually really do love the tag system that Battle for the Grid introduces. And ever since then, I really wish that a lot more tag-based fighters have that system implemented. I think that it's super unique and really hyped to see a lot of, you know, characters fighting as it is, but when you have that ability to tag in and then have the assist play out, but then you can hit the button again and then they stay and you can switch out, that's really cool and I really do like that. Now, part of the other reason why I'm not really like a fully sold on this is that, again, this is a fighting game from Riot and it is based off of their League of Legends universe, and I don't play League and I don't have any interest or desire to play League. I'm not really into MOBAs, and I'm definitely not into, you know, some of the fiasco that I have heard that Riot Games has had in its past, but I'm doing my best to kind of separate those things from, you know, the projects that they are putting out that kind of relate to my interests, just due to the fact that not everybody at the company has or was involved in any of the garbage that you might have seen online surface over the last few years. So I'm hoping that things over there are shaping up to be a lot better. But either way, the game does look cool. It does look like it would be fun, but again, going back to how it is based off of League, I'm not into like the character designs thus far. No one has really stuck out for me except the dude with the axe. I'm just gonna call him Axe Guts because he kind of reminds me of Guts from Super. But other than that, I don't know anything about the lore. I don't know anything about the characters, and one of the things that really is a driving force for me as a fighting game enthusiast is characters, how cool they are, and their cool movesets that they have. And right now, no one is really standing out to me like, oh, I gotta play this game because this character looks really sick. I will at least keep my eyes on Project L to see where it goes from here. And the other thing that I did want to mention about this video is I did appreciate the fact that towards the end, they took a second to actually mention the fighting game community and to get everybody involved and to share what tournaments and locals that you're involved in, and just so that, obviously, I mean, it was a very smart thing of them to do, because, you know, they do want every single person that they possibly can get to play the game. And I think that was a really nice little nod at the FGC, and just anyone that might be a content creator like myself, or, you know, just anyone that might be interested. The point is, they're making it very apparent that they want people of all skill levels, whether they're fighting game players or not, to check out Project L. So yeah, that was the gameplay. I'll link it in the description for you guys to check out more for yourselves, so you guys can hear exactly in depth as far as what you can expect, how they explained all of the mechanics and whatnot in the game. And as a reminder, this is a free-to-play game, so I feel like the entry level, as far as even if people are slightly interested or not, I think that the fact that this is a company that already makes one of the most popular games of all time, League of Legends, they're gonna definitely, at least on the first day or at least that first week, they're gonna get a lot of players from not just the fighting game community, but from their own community within League. So we're gonna have to pay attention to see where this goes and how this develops. And I'm hoping that they do have more characters that might appeal to me better or more than what they've shown off so far. Not to say that none of them really have gotten my attention, because I mean, even the new character that they mentioned that was only 30% done, the octopus chick, she looks kind of fun. She looks really cool. I've never seen any kind of archetype like her before, where she's like big, brute, with like long range projectiles and stuff like that. I guess I should also point that out too, that this game does seem to have some archetypes of characters where they're not really taking any kind of spiritual succession from other characters from other games, if that makes sense. It's usually something that's very easy to do, and Battle for the Grid is definitely, but it is nice to see some sort of inspiration with whatever may come in the future. So let me know your thoughts about Project L so far. What are you looking forward to the most? Tell me whatever you're feeling in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, hit me up on Twitter, all that good stuff. Supporting links are going to be in the description as always. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. May the power protect to keep it locked later right here on this channel. Stay safe, stay clean, stay inside. I'll see you guys